Sailor Moon and her friends have been living peacefully until they're called into action as the Sailor Guardians again, planetary warriors fighting for the peace of the galaxy. Serena, also known as Sailor Moon, leads their group into battle when a new threat from beyond the star presents itself. Two survivors of an alien race, Anne and Alan, in order to save the source of their life force, the Maquia tree, Anne and Alan begin harvesting energy from unexpected humans. The Sailor Guardians must stop their plot or face the annihilation of Earth. But as one threat subsides, another falls, in time, in form of a little girl from the future who seeks the source of Sailor Moon's power to save her family. However, she's not the only one for it, as a group known as the Black Moon Clan also wishes to attain the power and use it for nefarious purposes. In order to protect their destiny and the harmony of the universe, Sailor Moon and the rest of the Sailor Guardians must fight to stop these forces from succeeding. This anime has 40 episodes. It premiered March 6, 1993 to March 12, 1994. Based on a popular manga series, it is romance, demons, and the demographic is shonen. Each episode is 25 minutes per episode, rated PG-13. It has a sequel and a couple movies in the works, and also alternate version of Sailor Moon Crystals. Now let's get started into the review. Between all the Sailor Moon arcs in the series, the Black Moon arc and the Pegasus arc seem to be my very favorite that I remember from childhood because I watched it a lot. And then when YouTube had kind of like how it sporadically all the episodes on YouTube to watch collectively, I kept watching Sailor Moon R over and over again. And I think it's interesting because Sailor Moon R is broken up into two story arcs instead of just one complete story arc. And there's a lot of filler related to the source material, and then the second arc is the Black Moon arc, which is very good. The first arc isn't bad, just a little bit filler, like how it explains how the Sailors got to small stars to recover the memories after they were lost from the first season. They gained new abilities. That's all the true new significance. But with the Black Moon arc in general, it gets really interesting. I won't say too much, but we are introduced to a new character, Shibuya, or Little Lady, or however you would call it, depending on what version that you watched. Growing up in the U.S. version, she's probably given a different name. But going forward, you have Little Lady, who forces herself into Serena's life, and the story takes much more darker tone than the previous season in Sailor Moon. The romance between Serena and Darien, or depending on what version you watch, in their Japanese names, Yusei and Mara, is really tested at this time, and their limits are tested too. Besides the relationship between these two main characters, and the villains in this arc too are very well written, and they have more and more personality, motivation, and complexity to them. And not saying that it's not perfect. There are some annoyances with Shibi Moon, and after a while you she kind of gets on your she tenses your nerves a little bit when you're watching this series. And overall, you figure out why she's doing what she's doing, and eventually she does tend to grow on you. But I feel like between the introduction, to a new character, and the relationship that's being tested for both Daria and Serena, and even each episode, the Slayer Scouts fight a new enemy that have very different powers, but pretty much to be in the same manner every time. And then we can see a lot more character growth for all the girls. I think each girl at least has around 2 of the episodes where they're specifically devoted to them, which is very nice because you see Sailor Moon or Serena grow as a character, and you kind of when she cried, you kind of cry, you kind of cheer for her, and you see what the hardship she's gone through between her and her boyfriend during this time. And Shibi Moon, or Smalley, however you want to call her, is kind of a love-hate relationship between that, because you see how she's causing this rift, but you see how she's rapidly being this spoiled, selfish child without having too much to go on about her background, her knowledge, so you get further more into the season. And I feel like all the Sailor Scouts, they've all grown into their own being and personality, and you see their motivation behind it and why they're doing what they're doing to protect their home, along with Sailor Moon stuff. And I think it's really interesting to see all of them gain new powers, the transformations, and see Sailor Moon gain new weapons as well. I think overall, it did came out in the early 90s, which is not the par, but it did great for the anime style that did come out during that time. Overall, the Doom Tree arc was good, and the Sailor Moon arc doesn't have a movie to go based on that, how certain characters met before that. But I think overall it just gives a correlation of how tremendously all the characters have grown over the series from first to second, but definitely check out Sailor Moon or you haven't already, because I would definitely be reviewing Sailor Moon Crystal in the near future. I will get around to that, but I definitely enjoyed Sailor Moon R, and it would always hold a special place in my heart. But definitely check out for yourself and let me know what you think. Also, comment down below who's your favorite Sailor Scout. My favorite Sailor Scout is Sailor Moon and Sailor Jupiter, and Mercury just have a small place in my heart. But definitely check her out. Check out the series if you haven't already. I think all of the episodes are on YouTube. You can easily find them, but definitely check it out and see for yourself. Until then, hope you enjoy the review and hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.